He was,
And
he
we
served.
So the rest of you guys are speaking. There's other politicians here. Do your elevator pitch. My mom's 85. She's nodding it off over there.
No, but we're serving, and the thing is, like with him, he served before in public service. Now he wants to do it again in politics at a federal level for his community. John.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
It's great to be here with you tonight. I love following Mark Rice anytime that I can because Mark usually takes care of at least half my speech before I have to put it out. So luckily for everyone else, I'm going to keep mine a little bit shorter. My name is John Booras. I'm running for United States Congress in the 3rd District. I'm running against Delia Ramirez, who, if you don't know who she is, she's about as left as you can possibly get in Illinois, which is saying a lot for this state.
Where's the 3rd District so people don't
Sure.
kind of...
That is a question that I get all the time because the 3rd District is outlined, was outlined just 2 years ago, so it's brand new. It goes from West Chicago on the west end all the way into a part of Logan Square, inside of actual Chicago. Go on the south end is Wheaton, and then goes all the way up north to Elk Grove, and then at the west side it hits up the Cook County portions of Elgin and Bartlett too. So it's a really weird, misshapen biscotti, which once again, this is Illinois and comes as a surprise to no one in the room. But at the same time, it's a difficult district. It was a D plus 40 a couple of years ago. Now it's brand new, but the grand majority of the voters are in Chicago. They're blue collar and working class folks, and they're pissed from every single event that I go to. When we go and talk to people, we're talking about individuals who have never even thought of voting for anything other than Democrat that are starting to change. And it's incredible because we walk into full minority communities, whether it be Hispanic, whether it be black communities, whether it be Asian communities, and you're talking about people who, again, never even thought of voting something other than Democrat. So I'm 100% Greek. Both my parents were immigrants, and I get that because growing up, there was nothing but Democrats being talked about in my house. The only Greeks that were running were Democrats. And my parents, if you ask them why, my parents were both very, very blue collar. We were pretty poor growing up, only lived in apartments, never lived in a house. Both of them would just tell you that's kind of just what we were told when we came, so that's what we do. That's starting to change. But much to some of the things that the fellows that spoke before were saying, we have to get out there and actually engage with people because people are ready, but they're also cautious. So something that I get a lot, for example, I don't know if everybody knows who P. Ray is. He's the Chicago Red Group, right? So P. Ray had an event downtown, and I was talking to, and I attended. I was talking to a young girl. Yeah, Mark was there. I was talking to a young girl who was a college student. And initially, you could see she was a little apprehensive in this, but I'm a father. I've got 3 kids. I'm a property tax attorney now, but I run the property tax department for CBRE. So, I have employees, I have folks that I have to talk to, I have clients, and I know, hey, we just got to break the ice a little bit. All we got to do, the way that I look at it is, everyone's on our side. We just got to get to the point where we recognize that and that they recognize it too. But we started off the conversation with her being a little bit apprehensive. And to this day, I use that as the best success story because we ended it with her coming up and going, I just want to tell you privately, when I'm in school, everybody talks about you guys like you are racists and monsters and a-holes. She goes, and you are nothing like that. She's like, I'm going to vote for you, and I'm going to tell everybody that I know to vote for you. And we're talking about, now, what if she reaches just 3 people? And those 3 people, what if I can go out and talk to them and they feel the same way and they reach 3 more and 3 more and 3 more. And now all of a sudden, people are realizing exactly what statistics have been showing us, which is that if you take the D and the R out of the name and you just put people down and just put the issues out to people, most people fall on our side of the issues. So where are they? Why haven't they been coming in? I want to say one large part of that, and something that I am trying my best to fix, and maybe, again, yes, it's going to take some time. It's a D plus 40 district, right? It might take a little bit of time, but we've got to chip away at this. We've got to get out to people. and talk to them face to face so that they can see, number one, that we're not monsters. Because that is the perception for a lot of folks, especially young folks out there. Number one, that we're not monsters. And number two, that when we talk, I promise you, you are going to leave this conversation agreeing with me way more than you agree with whatever Democrat is on that other side. So,
Amen.
I'll leave everybody with that. Just please, if anything, please get out. Feel free to talk to folks. No more fear. No more of this, TV doesn't support us. Yeah, TV doesn't support us. Screw it. No more of this. The Democrats come out and call us names. Guess what? Let them. Because when we go out and prove them wrong, who looks like the sucker? They look like the sucker every single time. And we're going to come out on top.
Amen.
So what I want to say, thank you. So what I want to say is that please feel free. Please be free to talk to as many people as possible. Let them know that we're out there and tell them the following. You don't have to believe everything I'm saying. Get in touch with that person though and see what they're like. I promise you there's nobody that's going to give me a call and ask me what I'm about that I'm not going to sit down, answer, and even meet up in person. And you can see from emails, I'll show you. Anybody that contacts me, I tell them that because the ultimate game is the long game. Flipping Illinois back to what it really should be, which is a primarily Republican and conservative state.
Amen.
Right on, brother.
Yeah.